Alrighty, it's been a little bit, a couple weeks since I last recorded a song, so I'm recording one. I was going through my songbook from the past of songs that I have written, and I chose one that actually I wrote in high school, probably like my senior year, because I used to be really shy. And a lot of people who are my Facebook friends now, who I went to high school with, but I was not friends with in high school, probably thinks that I'm crazy because they had no idea. But I was just weird. I was just this weird with certain people. This song that I wrote was actually about being shy and how I hated being shy. I always wanted to be the class clown. I knew I was weird enough to be the class clown, but I didn't have enough confidence to just be myself. So, it was a pretty sad time. So I wrote a song about it, a song about, just having to keep going, even if you're not happy. Anyway, so as I was listening to this song, I was realizing how much it makes me think of relationships, particularly the ones that I have attempted to be in. Just love me. Have you ever liked someone that was into someone else, but still kind of into you too, and they didn't really know what they wanted? Well, they knew what they wanted, but they weren't willing to admit it. Well, let's just say I know what that's like. And this song kind of reminds me of being in that situation when you are with someone that you like so much that you will essentially change everything, well, a lot of things about you. A lot of things that you would normally not change, that if you saw your friends or a character in a movie or a television show doing those things, you would be pissed. You'd be yelling at the screen because don't be stupid. Why would you be stupid? But you do it anyway because it's not that you don't see what's going on, it's that you see the potential of a bright, happy future with this person. If you push past all the hard that is happening, that eventually you'll get to the good. And if you get to the good, then you can say it was worth it. I went through the struggle. I got stronger. It was worth it. And that, I think, is what, for me, was my mindset. But then when you think about it, you kind of realize that even though life can cause situations in a relationship to be hard, the relationship itself should be easy. If you like someone and they like you, it should be easy. It shouldn't be hard. You should never have to wonder how long that they're going to like you for this time, and why they're talking to someone else, or if they're going to leave you, or if they're cheating on you. Those aren't normal thoughts to have in a healthy relationship. And it makes me wonder, why are people like this? And I did some research. I like psychology. If you know me, I love psychology. And I was thinking, it's weird because I always am attracted to the same type of person. They can have a different personality, but there's certain traits in which I like about them, and they're all the same, and they're not good at all. They're bad for me. But I always seem to be directed towards them. And I was looking up the subconscious mind, and it's very, very fascinating. Subconscious. It's like a tape recorder. At one point in time, when everything was vulnerable, it recorded a certain moment in your life that essentially programmed you to go in the path in which you were taking. So if you are someone who's been in one bad relationship after the next, it's not because there aren't any good people out there. It's just because you aren't attracted to good people. You are attracted to the people who essentially will be bad for you. They will do the same things that past relationships do because your subconscious mind picks up on clues from the very first conversation that you have with that person, while your conscious mind says, this time it's going to be different, this time it's going to be happy. Your subconscious mind is saying, no, not this person, this is what you like, this is what you know. So it draws that person in. It's why you're attracted to the bad. And unless you are aware of that and know how to change it, know how to reprogram your subconscious mind, you will end up in a bad relationship over and over and over again. And you might just give up on the world. It just may get bad. But if you notice that that's what you're doing, these people that you like, they're bad for you. If you notice it, and you know when they come into your world, you can be smart enough or wise enough or aware enough to not be drawn to them. It's very fascinating. Anyway, my point being, this song makes me think of being trapped in trapped in that sort of situation where you don't feel like yourself, where you're just waiting to be happy, but really all they're doing is draining you and making you feel empty, and you just wish that you can move on, but there's always something that just keeps pulling you back in, like you can't let go of it. And that's what this song makes me think of. Yeah, I realize everything I just said was a very detailed description of a song that's not that detailed. It's really just your simple, basic, sad song. But I was on a roll. I needed you to know what was on my mind. And now you know. Anyway, the song is called Walk On. I have this dream, more like a fantasy. I live inside my world. I control my destiny. And you claim to know me, but how could that be when I don't even know myself? I live my life through somebody else. Walk on, walk on, walk on. Pretend there's nothing wrong, and I'm still contradicting, and I'm paralyzed in my disguise. I'm being hypnotized. I'm tired of feeling empty inside. Just wanna be somebody and not just anybody. I wanna be the one that everybody else will love. Not walk on, not walk on, not walk on, pretending nothing's wrong with me. And all that I know won't let me let go. I'm still holding on. I wanna go home to a place that I know, where I won't feel alone. And I won't need this place to hold. And walk on, and walk on, just walk on, pretend there's nothing wrong. Who wouldn't wanna date all of this?